Can you see?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes. Chahat, will you turn the slides or shall I?
I will.
Okay, great. Okay, everybody, welcome to virtual open house for Lakeland College 2020 October. It's a privilege to be here this morning with you here at Lakeland. I know around the world it's varying times, so thank you for setting aside time in your busy day to hear all about Lakeland. Now, we have some housekeeping items before we begin. We remind everybody that this session is being recorded and that the freedom of information and protection is in effect. So if you do not wish to be recorded, you should turn off your recordings and turn off your volumes. But we ask you actually to please turn off your volume and your microphone, sorry, not your volume, your mic, so that it doesn't interfere with the presentation. Throughout the presentation, if you have any questions, please post it in the chat box and we shall address it at the appropriate time. Of course, we will also have a Q&A at the end. This is not the only open house session at Lakeland. There are scores of others for departments, for services. So we strongly encourage you to follow the link on this presentation or that's in the chat bar to the other open house events, or to please go to our website and click on the tiles and join the events that you wish. But there's a lot of great webinars and open house events out there, so please take advantage of that. If you do happen to ask a question, which is great, we shall enter your name into a draw for a whole bunch of Lakeland prizes, such as sweaters and things like that. So please, if you have any questions, do ask. Okay, so my name is Paul, and I'm the International Department Manager at Lakeland College. I've been here for about 7 years, and it has been a privilege to lead the department and to see the growth that has happened all around the world. We're very excited about our international program and looking forward to welcoming students on campus as travel tends to resume more for students. Okay, next slide, please. So where is Lakeland College? So Lakeland College actually has two campuses. One is in Alberta, in a town called Vermilion, and the other is in a city called Lloydminster, which is on the border of Alberta and Saskatchewan. Why is this important? This is important because by way of its location, Lakeland is the only bi-provincial college in Canada. That is important because that means our students are Lakeland graduates, and at the same time, they're Lakeland graduates, but at the same time, they are Alberta graduates and they are Saskatchewan graduates at the same time. So that means after you graduate, and should you follow all the rules and be eligible for a postgraduate work permit, you have the opportunity to pursue pathway opportunities by the provincial governments of both Alberta and Saskatchewan as an in-province grad, which is a really nice benefit, because we realize that students have goals and other plans besides just studying. Next slide, please. So what is strong about Lakeland College? So the first one is opportunity. By way of our location, we access the best of both economies in Alberta. Alberta and Saskatchewan have a lot of jobs. They don't have a lot of people. So the jobs per capita is actually pretty strong. Taxes are pretty low. I think Alberta is the only province in Canada that does not have a sales tax, which is nice. So opportunity is really strong at Lakeland. Now, the next one is quality. So opportunity is nice, but you got to have a lot of quality. And since our province is not very populated a whole lot, Our class sizes are actually pretty smaller, 20, 30, 40 typically. So there's a lot of individual attention and a lot of chance for students to really get to know their instructors and to really embed themselves in their program. At Lakeland, you are not, I know it's a cliche saying, but you are not just a number at Lakeland. You really do stand out, and our instructors and staff really do get to know you. Okay, next, please. So we actually have a very strong program. As a college, we are mandated to teach things that lead directly to jobs. We are not an institution that teaches things just for the sake of learning. Learning is nice, but our college's job is to create strong employees. So I would say our international job rate is above 90% for graduates within the first 3-4 months, which really is necessary for any pathway settlement opportunities. Our location, we are not too far away from major urban centers. 2.5 hours you can be in Edmonton, or the other way, 2.5 hours Saskatoon. Not so far from the Rocky Mountains. We are a relatively safe prairie environment. Because we are not so populated, in a way, we actually practice a bit of social distancing because we aren't jammed in subways and buses and busy shopping malls and all those kinds of things. So it's a very safe place to be. Next, please. So quality. We focus on programs that lead directly to jobs. And that is why in 2017, there was a survey done, 63 colleges across Canada in 55 different categories. And we were actually ranked first college be recommended by students. So even though students may not know or hear about Lakeland, it might not be famous. Once students come here, they really like it. And that is evidence with our first, the award for the college most recommended by students. Second best overall value. So what you're paying for and what you're getting is really high. Second happiest students, which I think is a testament to our class size, our college size, and the fact that we can pay attention to our students because we are not filled with thousands and thousands and thousands of international students. Third best for getting a job, which is pretty good. I wish we were first in that, but third across Canada for getting a job is, it's pretty good. Third best for career services, again, because we are not huge. We are not too busy. We will never tell our students, no, we are too busy to help with that. We cannot guide that. We're too busy. No, we're not too busy, because we have a nice amount of staff and faculty compared to the amount of students. Best for employer recruiting, which means our programs are aligned with industry and what industry wants. Okay, so that the first part is opportunity. So our location is a very good place for opportunity. Quality. Our programming and our class sizes allows us to produce the kind of quality that students expect when they come to an international school and are starting their venture into the next stage of their life. Okay, so having said that, I will now hand it over to another member of our team who will introduce herself, and we'll talk about the Lloydminster campus.
So hello everyone, I am Chahat Sarwara. I handle the I handle the student sports side of international department. A little background about me. I came to Lakeland 7 years ago as a student, and I started working here while I was student. And I like this place so much that I never thought of leaving it again. Okay, so we have two campuses, as Paul said. Our main campus is in Vermilion, which was opened in 1930, and the second campus opened 30 years ago in Lloydminster. Lloyd has a population of roughly 31,000 people. It offers big city amenities with a small town heart. There are about 845 students on this campus. Now let's look at the programs we offer on this campus. Okay, the first is business. There are four majors: accounting, general business, small business and entrepreneurship, real estate appraisal and assessment. However, real estate is offered only in September. We also have administrative professional certificate. Now, so we offer this program in 3 intakes: fall, spring, and fall, winter, and spring. The May intake is focused on international students. Why business? We do have various clubs that students actively take part in. We have many clubs, include Fashion on a Budget show. I was a part of it during my school years, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So you get to you have to buy business attire on a specific budget. So it's really cool. The other is business case competition, where you compete with other schools. Business department also host employment fairs where employers come and you get a chance to apply for jobs or meet your prospective employer. Another similar event that happens every year is Business Chamber of Commerce, where you dress up professionally and meet various employers from city and around. We have many students who have their success stories after successfully graduating from this program. One of my many friends is currently working as business analyst. Actually, he has a really cool title that I always forget. But he's working in Calgary right now. Our many other students are working as managers or at other different positions in banks, retail sector, etc. We also had a recent graduate, Harmohit, or not so recent actually, and he graduated over a year ago, right, Paul? I guess. He got the job while he was still a student as a city tax assessor in Red Deer. So yeah, what I mean to say is that we have good job rate that students are able to get nice jobs after completing the program. Okay. The next program we offer on Lloyd campus is energy. We offer heavy oil operation technician certificate and also heavy oil power engineering 2-year diploma. We have 2 big labs and students do get the hands-on learning. Interestingly, these labs produce up to 94% of the heat and 75% of the electrical power to our Lloydminster campus. Oh, yes. Also, upon completion of the program, you can work as you can work in chemical plants, food processing, hospitals, and other institutions' power plants. We are also Canada's only educational institute that has an integrated power plant with a once-through steam generator in their energy center. And next program we offer here is esthetician program. In this, you'll learn to do manicure, pedicure, waxing, hot rock massage, body treatments, etc. You'll be learning in class and also on our beautiful on-campus lab. Also, you'll be working with real clients here. And upon graduation, you can, like our students our students become makeup artists, or they work in health, wellness, spas as estheticians, or even as business owners. Okay. Jill, do you want to take up?
Sorry, I had to find the unmute button. Hi, everybody. I'm Jill Applegate. I'm the student support coordinator on the Vermilion campus. And it's snowing here today. It's really nice out. I've been at the college for quite a few years, started with inclusive post-secondary, did some enrollment, and have been supporting international students now for, I guess it's been about a year now. So really excited to be here today for our first virtual webinar. So the Vermilion campus, it is our original campus. We have a lot of history here. Opened in 1913. Vermilion is a smaller community. It's a nice little farming community where everyone kind of knows everybody, and it is a college town. So our population does increase in September by around 2,000. It's also the home of our Fire and Emergency Training Center, which is one of the largest in Canada, actually. Our human service programs, we have the Educational Assistant Certificate, Early Learning and Child Care Certificate and Diploma, as well as the Child and Youth Care Diploma. The really great thing about our human service program is that we have a daycare, so a community daycare that's actually on campus. So our students right away, they have access to learning how to work with children. So they're getting that hands-on experience right away. So why would somebody want to take human services with us? Really, any of our programs, you right away, you're getting that hands-on experience. So you are actually learning how to do the work so that when you're in the workforce, it's already really familiar because you've already done it here at Lakeland College. We do have classes available in French. Those are more for our online programs for domestic and permanent residents. We do have some really great degree transferring opportunities and some unique courses in our programs that are actually like really specific to Lakeland College. Our human services, they do about 8 weeks in class, and then every semester they have a 4-week practicum at the end. So we really are getting students out there and networking and getting connections and building those employment opportunities in that very first semester that they're here with us. And we are a silver medal award-winning college as far as our programs go. So they received the Excellence Award in Canada for our human service program. Our agricultural sciences program. So we have the animal science technology diploma, and we have 3 different majors that we offer to international students. So we have beef, dairy, and livestock, our agribusiness diploma, crop technology diploma, as well as a 1-year general agriculture certificate. And then why would you take agricultural sciences with us? The ag department has their own academic advisor. So this is kind of that first point of contact for students. If they're having any issues with their classes, they maybe want to take an additional class, so they need help with scheduling. They have somebody specific that they can go and talk to about that. We do have a new state-of-the-art dairy learning center. It offers and it helps our students understand all the different technologies now that are involved in dairy farming. We also have a new animal health clinic as well. So it is an actual clinic where we have a front kind of store. Students are learning how to interact with the public. They're learning all of the different technologies, and it is a clinic with operating rooms as well. We have an annual Band in the Sand concert. So this is something that's specific to our agribusiness students. So again, it's that hands-on learning experience where they're getting direct knowledge about what they're going to be doing in the future. And they actually will host a concert once a year where they raise a lot of money that goes back into the student clubs on our campus. Our farm is powered by New Holland, so our students in the programs are learning with state-of-the-art equipment. So they're always kind of on that cutting edge of kind of what's coming up, and they're able to use that kind of equipment. And I think that's it for that slide. And then environmental sciences. So we have 3 different diplomas available for international students here. We have our conservation and restoration ecology, environmental conservation and reclamation, and then applied environmental sciences, which used to be our water conservation management program. And we've changed the name of it. So for those students who will be applying on Apply Alberta, it's now called Applied Environmental Sciences. This program is really cool in the sense that within that first month of school, students are outside, they're in the field, they're learning. We have a week where students are outside in the field learning, so really getting that hands-on experience right off the bat in their labs. We do have double major options, so where students can complete a diploma and they can stay with us for an additional year and they can earn 2 diplomas, which is unique to Lakeland College. We have applied research facilities on campus, so students are actively involved in research opportunities. In a year where we don't have a pandemic, we typically are sending our students all across Alberta on some really cool field trips, and then sending them to industry conferences as well. So our students are connecting with industry so that they're able to build up their networks and find jobs when they're done. And then the last program on our campus is the interior design program. So this is a 2-year diploma. It is an award-winning program. We're really proud of this one. So our students have actually won the last 16 years in the National Kitchen and Bath Association competitions. Our classrooms really are a studio, so students don't have to really necessarily leave that area because they're in that classroom for the year, and it is a studio. So that's really unique to this program. They also have their own 24-hour access computer lab because of the technologies that they need in order to do their designs. So that is specific. It is a really intense program, so it is something we like students to know. That it is, every semester you're working on a project, next semester is building on those projects. So it really is a program, you have a lot of work to do, but it's a lot of fun. They have a really great faculty, and they do some really cool field trips as well. So typically go down to Calgary, Edmonton. They do one week in their second year. They go to Toronto to Design Week. So they get to go behind the ropes to look in behind the scenes and kind of see the stuff that not everybody gets to see. And then they've also been down to Las Vegas. So that is our interior design program. And we'll pass it back to Paul.
Great, thanks, Jill. Okay, so we've discussed so far about the opportunities that Lakeland has, the quality in programming that Lakeland has. Now, the next thing is quality is nice, opportunity is nice, but you have to be able to afford it. You have to be able to pay for it. That's one nice thing about Lakeland College is it's very affordable. If you can see, our Lloydminster residence is $155 per week, and that's your own room, not shared. When things get a little bit more normal, we will be offering our shared rooms again, and that's at $85 per week. If you compare that to residences or apartments in urban centers, it's making your education very, very affordable. So residence is very affordable. Local apartments are also very affordable. The cost of living in a location Lloydminster or Vermilion is very, again, it's affordable. It's cheaper than in the major cities. Our tuition is about $15,000 per year, which is about average in Alberta. I've done the research. We do have scholarships for students, but they are not entrance scholarships. They are performance-based scholarships. So you have to come to Lakeland and you have to perform well to be eligible to get these scholarships. So that means you do well in your programs, but you also are a leader outside the classroom. Marks alone are not enough to get scholarships. You need to be a leader. You need to show that you raise everyone up. Okay, next slide, please. So again, Vermilion residents the same, prices are the same, and the residences themselves are very nice. They're kind of European designed. Okay, next slide, please. Now, I always recommend at least one semester in residence. You will meet so many new people, which will link you to more jobs. You will have better access to resources and to teachers, which will make your academics even greater. It's very safe. We have very good security. The prices are all inclusive. There's no hidden fees. This includes electricity, includes Wi-Fi, includes everything. I've yet to hear a student that comes for one semester to residence and wishes they had done otherwise. Everyone that comes to residence is very happy with their choice. Next slide, please. Okay, and now I think I'll pass this off here to the next member of our team, Jennifer.
Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Gurman and I'm the the international student coordinator on the LLOYDMINSTER campus and new to this international team. I want to talk a bit about life at Lakeland. Basically, you're never going to be bored at Lakeland College. There's just so many opportunities for you to get involved and really something to fit everyone's interests. We encourage you to make the most of your Lakeland experience. Make new friends and network for future employment opportunities. Join clubs like Speaker's Corner. Attend events like Beach Bash, Wellness Fair, or Band in the Sand. Or another way you can become involved is to be a peer tutor. If you're strong academically and want to help your classmates succeed, you will be paid for your time to do that. Really, the list of events and clubs goes on, so make sure you watch for opportunities and take advantage of what Lakeland is offering. I guess, next slide. So services at Lakeland. One of the great things about Lakeland College is the support we can offer our students. We are a small college with a family feel, and we strive to meet our students' every needs. If you are ever in need of support and not sure where to go, you can contact any one of us from the international team, and we'd be happy to point you in the right direction. For example, if you have immigration-related questions, Paul would be happy to help you. If you need help with a resume or have a question about job opportunities, we have people you can talk to for that. Our academic advisors can help you select courses or answer questions about about your program that may come up. Paul kind of touched on it, but we do have a strong awards and scholarship program. Last year, I believe they gave out $1.5 million in support, and international students are eligible. So watch when applications open, emails will be sent out to the students, so watch for that email and make sure that you apply and take advantage of that. Our health and wellness support. Lakeland has everything from a nurse to counselors on staff. If you ever require support and once again are unsure who to talk to, come to one of us and we'll make sure to hook you up with the appropriate person. Learning Commons and our library services. We have an endless, really endless academic supports, including free tutoring. So do check that out. Both our campuses have awesome recreation facilities that are available for our students. And of course, we have our residences on both campuses.
My turn. So
Yeah.
I'll just quickly touch on the admission process. So for students who are interested in attending Lakeland College, I always recommend that you look at our website. We have a really great website that lists all of our programs. We have an international section on the website too that lists the programs that are available for international students, and we keep that updated throughout the year. So if a program has reached its limit, then we'll post that there so that you're not applying to programs that aren't available. So your first step is to choose a program. Make sure that you meet the admission requirements. If you have any questions about that, then you just feel free to email me. You apply through applyalberta.ca, and I will mention that applications are free today. The link is posted on our website, and I actually in the chat bar posted the link for open house, so that's where the promo code is going to be listed. So applications are free today and tomorrow. So then after you apply, you just scan and email either myself or Jen your documents, and then we'll assess them and let you know what the decision is, and we'll work with you through that process just to make it as easy as possible. And really is, if somebody does meet the requirements, we are able to provide an acceptance letter within 3 to 5 business days. So our turnaround is really quick at Lakeland College. We do, after students have been accepted, we really recommend that you're applying for residence right away. In a typical year, our residence does fill up really fast, and as Paul mentioned, you know, it is a really great place to stay to make connections. It's close to campus, so for students who don't drive, it's just a 5-minute walk across campus. And then in, you know, our Canadian winters, when it's -40, you don't have to warm up your car. You just throw on your tuque mitts and walk over to campus. That is that process, pretty straightforward. We are on pretty much almost every platform of social media, so we really encourage you to follow us and get engaged with our campus and our community here at Lakeland College. We do post a lot, so you get to know the departments and, you know, see what students are doing firsthand. So it's a really cool way to get involved. And I will mention that if you go to the open house link on our website, marketing and enrollment, they are doing some other kind of fun contests throughout the next couple days. So we encourage you to get involved in those kinds of things and try and win some other prizes. So yeah, okay, so that's it from me.
Okay, so that pretty much concludes our presentation. Just to recap, Lakeland is about opportunity, it's about quality, and it's about affordability. So those are the 3 main points about Lakeland. And if you have any questions, right now we are willing, we have lots of time and availability to answer any questions or concerns that you may have. So if you have any, you can raise your hand or you can type it in the chat box. Okay, I'm not sure we're going to have too many questions here. We might have touched on a lot of the points. As always, you can send us an email or a phone call at any time if you have any questions or concerns. So, Jill, would you like to say a closing remark?
Yeah, I was just going to say, if Jen and Chahat, if you want to put your emails in the chat bar, we're always available to answer questions. You know, if you're not really sure where to start, then you can start with one of us and just send us an email and we'll help get you on the right track. I don't really have anything else to add except thank you very much for joining us for our first ever virtual webinar. We are going forward, we are hoping to be able to host these, you know, a couple times a year. We think it's a really great way for people to get to know us and to be able to ask questions and get connected. So thank you for joining. Jen and Chahat?
I don't have really anything to add. I just wanted to say thanks for joining us, and hopefully I'll get to hear from some of you in the near future. And I am adding my email address now, so feel free to contact me if you have questions. Thank you.
Chahat?
Yes, thank you everyone for joining. And I have given my email address in the chat box. So if you ever have questions, you can contact with any one of us.
Great. Once again, on behalf of the International Department at Lakeland College, we really thank you for joining us in this webinar, and we really look forward to connecting with you again virtually and eventually on campus. So have a great day and enjoy your fall, and everyone be safe. Thank you.